Hey guys, Big Mike here, and I've got a different video for you guys today. It's more of a guide video on how I got out of, I haven't got out of it yet, but how I went from Bronze 4 to Silver 2. So I'm going to give you 5 tips that I've personally used to move me up those few divisions. Now before we go any further, I just want to say I am not in Diamond or whatever. I am not a professional. I'm not trying to be a tryhard here. I'm just trying to give you guys my tips that I've used to hopefully help you, wherever you are, maybe even in gold or whatever. So my tip number 1 is relax. You need to be calm in the game. You know what I mean? I mean, too many times in bronze, someone will die. And whoever the other guy will say, "Oh my god, you fucking feeder," blah blah blah, and they'll start fighting. Your mom has AIDS, go slit your throat, and before you know, that affects your entire team. That affects your gameplay because one, you cannot focus on your own game because you're too busy looking at the other guy. You're too busy typing to him, blah blah blah, and you can't focus on your own game. So that brings your game down straight away, and everyone around you. You need to relax. Just if someone dies, just say, I don't know, say bad luck. Try to bring him up. You're not gonna bring him up by saying your mum has AIDS, go slit your throat and jump off the Empire State Building. It's just not gonna work. He's gonna get pissed off. Just tell him bad luck. Keep your game. Just keep your cool. Just relax. That's all you need to do. Just stay calm and relax. And that's all you have to do. Ever since I've learned to actually relax in games and not abuse people, I've actually won a lot more games. Try to cooperate with your team. Don't go against them. You know what I mean? You're playing. You're a team. Teamwork. You got to be with him, not against him. So that's my tip number 1. Relax. My tip number 2 would be ward. By the way, I'm playing against bots here because I didn't really have a game that I could give you guys. So I'm just playing with bots to not make it as boring. So yeah, I am pretty much gonna rape faces here. But number 2, ward. Warding is such an important part of this game. I cannot stress enough how many times a ward has, set up a gank, saved my life, prevented my team from getting caught. Warding is essential. Now in bronze and silver, you're not really gonna get anyone that's gonna ward. So you have to be that guy. You have to take the responsibility of warding. I mean, if people understood the warding system better, and if you had everyone on your team that can put down 3 wards at the same time, that is 15 wards that you can have down on the map. I mean, that is enough to fucking cover the entire map. And if you get ganked, if you have that many wards on your map, then I can't really finish that, but you know what I mean. Okay, so make sure you ward. I know it sucks, but when you go back and whatever, do your shit, you go back to buy, and you have that 100 gold left over, just pick up that ward. Just pick up the site ward. And this Tristana's taking my CS, and it's really fucking annoying me. Just pick up that site ward. It doesn't cost much. It's 75 gold, and you're gonna save someone's life, or potentially your own. So that's number 2, a very important step. Ward. Number 3 is learn to last here. I believe it's 18 creeps that make up one champion kill. So if you learn to last hit like a pro, even if the enemy AD carry is gonna kill you, if you are in front of him with CS, you're not exactly behind, because yes, he's ahead of kills, but your CS is what I can't talk in this video, is what keeps up with him. So learn to last hit. Play with bots, play custom games. Just learn to last hit. It took me a while to learn to last hit. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very hard process. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes you do get those supports that just decide to auto attack all game, and it's hard to last hit. And I understand that can be extremely frustrating at times. I've dealt with plenty of those. What you have to do is try to basically time it to perfection and just try to last hit the best you possibly can. That's my step 3 to help me. my step number 4, or my tip number 4, not step, is try to master at least 2 roles. And what do I mean by master? It means, let's say your main role is mid. That's your main role. You excel at playing mid lane. You absolutely fuck shit up every single game playing mid. In ranked, you're not always gonna have a mid lane, because especially in this elo, you're gonna get a lot of their mid or feed, or you're gonna get the guy that just says mid, and he's not gonna change it no matter what. He'll be willing to duo mid with you, because that's all he's gonna lock in. He's gonna play mid, and that's it. You're not gonna change his mind. You need to be able to. You have to play with your team. You have to be the guy that is willing to make the adjustments. So you have to learn to play more than that one role. You have to know how to play, so let's say you're mid. Alright, mid's taken. Well, you still got a backup where you can still excel at. Let's say, whatever that role is, top, AD carry, doesn't really matter. But you need to master at least 2 roles. So you have that backup. So even if you don't get your main role, you can still carry or excel at the other role that you're going to have. That's a really big step for me, because in games I don't always get AD carry, and I usually before I mastered a lot of roles, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll go play mid or jungle, and I'll be honest, I'm not great at those roles. I used to be pretty bad. Now I'm okay. Now if someone tells me to do those roles, I am pretty comfortable with doing it and doing well. Maybe not as well as I would in the mid lane, but I'm pretty comfortable with it. So that's step number 4. And my last tip that I would have to give you guys is just have fun. If you're going into if you're just going into this game into ranked with a try hard attitude of yeah, challenger, that's my shit, and you're gonna try hard to win, you're not gonna win. You have to just have fun. You go in there, I'm just gonna go in, have fun, do my best, just have fun. That's my objective in this game. Just have fun. And if you can just kind of not think about winning and just play for fun, everything is gonna just come along smoother. Because you're not gonna focus on trying to be the best in this game. You're just gonna focus on having fun, and that really worked for me. I'm just having fun, and it just comes along nicely for me. And that's a really not a big tip, but it's a tip that will hopefully change your try hard mindset into a just chill, have fun mindset. So let's go over the 5 tips again. Number 1, relax. Yeah. Calm down those tits. Put your team up, not down. Be that guy that says to the even if you're not involved in the fight, be that guy that tells the other guy to just shut up and just play his own fucking game. The other guy will play his game, and that's it. Be that guy. Be that guy. Alright, well, number 2, ward. Ward. Every time you B, you get a ward. Unless you have no money left over, but you usually have that 100 gold or so. Buy a ward and save a life. Tip number 3, learn to last hit. This is crucial. Last hitting is more important than kills. And anyone will tell you that. Last hitting over kills. Number 4, master more than one role, so you have that backup. Like I said, you're not always going to get the role you prefer in ranked. Or even in normals, but this is more ranked, fuck normals. You don't get your lane, you need to have that backup, or even another backup where you can excel at. And my last tip is have fun. Just have fun. Do not be the try-hard that is, blah blah blah, trying to just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna win, that's all I want to do is win. So those are my 5 tips that hopefully will maybe help you get a few leagues up, or maybe even a whole division. Like I said before, I am in Silver 2, so I am myself. I do not consider myself a professional or anything like that. And if you're wondering, well, why am I making this video, like, you seem to know so much about this, why are you in Silver 2? Well, the truth is that I still make dumb fucking mistakes during my games that actually sometimes even cost me my shit. And you know, that's just it. I still make stupid mistakes that just prevent me from moving up. But I've carried myself from bronze 4 to silver 2 using these tips, and I think that that's pretty fucking good if you ask me. From bronze 4 to silver 2, not bad. Not bad at all. So remember guys, just remember these tips and hopefully they will help you. I really hope they do. If you have any of your own tips you want to share, just put it in the comment, you know, share with the world. Let me just kill this Shyvana if I can. No, I can't. Okay, so let's go over it one last time. Number 1, relax. Number 2, ward. Number 3, master more than one roll. Number 4, wait, number 3 was learn to last hit, and number 4 was learn to master more than one roll, sorry. And number 5 was have fun. Those tips, hopefully, like I said, will help you, and if they do, please let me know in the comments, because there's nothing better for me to see than you guys saying, oh wow dude, your video helped me, you know, move up from bronze 5 to bronze 2, like that's awesome for me to hear. That's personally something I would love to see from you guys. You know what I mean? Oh shit, hang on, I'm just kidding, okay. So yeah, like I said, I know this is a bot game, and I know I have 53 CS at 11 minutes. Mind you, I did have a Tristana who was taking my CS, and I couldn't really focus because I was talking. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more videos. Anyway guys, peace out. I'll see you in the next video.